Hey guys, this is Emmy from Making Waves, and this is your monthly reading for the month of July. So happy birthday, my beautiful Cancerians. So this is your season right now. I hope your season is treating you fairly. So we're going to do a 9-card spread. Thank you so much for the new subscribers. We gain a little bit this month, so I'm really happy to see that. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And also join me on TikTok and Instagram for daily content. All right, let's see what we have. I have a Taylor Swift song in my head. I just don't remember the title. I'll post it somewhere. I think is it Cool Summer? I don't know. I don't know that title. Do I have my phone? Oh, let's take a look at my phone. I'll just take a look quickly because usually when I have a song, there's a message. Cruel Summer. That's the song. So maybe there is a message in that song for you. Cruel Summer. So in the past, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This lady is following us everywhere. So a lot of abundance and stability in the past. We have the Three of Wands. Maybe for some of you, you traveled in the past, or plan to travel. Give me one more. We have the Two of Wands. There's definitely a decision. And the Eight of Swords. And limitations. I'm going to pull all the cards, guys, and we'll discuss after that. I have the impression that in the past you were possibly dealing with an earth sign. Someone that could have been from afar. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Fool. I have the impression that you plan to see them. But there's a fear of moving forward. I have the impression that your options are limited, which cause a lot of anxiety. And you feel trapped in your own thoughts. Because you cannot see yourself making a decision. It's hard when you have like a notion of possibilities and you cannot seem to make a choice. You cannot seem to choose the right answer. I'm just going to turn that off, guys. You cannot seem to find the right answer or the right option for you. And then your mind is just spinning and spinning. And I have the impression that this is what's going on right now. Like, you seek stability, but I have the impression that you're also a free spirit and you want to be out there and move towards new experiences. Thank you. We have the Five of Cups that popped out. Let me pull 3 cards for the future. Phew, that one really went far. Hold on. I know, Joe. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reversed. I haven't used this deck in a year, and I was guided to use this deck this month. So we have, we have the King of Swords in the reversed and the Two of Cups. All right. Let's see what we got. Um, so yeah, in the past we had the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Wands in the reverse. There's something that made you regress in your decision making. I have the impression that you were definitely looking for stability, looking for to build your career, or you were someone who was really, really focusing on your career. And I have the impression that it's kind of asking you to move forward, to travel. And you're being like, you were asked to be confident about this decision. And I have the impression that you are refusing to make a decision right now. Because you don't see the plan forward, or you didn't see the plan forward. And I'm just going to clarify. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. There's like a fear of change. There was something that is holding you back. It's like there's a dilemma. Thank you. Ooh, okay. We have the Moon that was clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, and also we have the Seven of Pentacles. There's something that was shown to you that led to know that this was not a good opportunity for you. And I have the impression with the Moon card in the reversed that you were capable of listening to your intuition, and your intuition was telling you that it was not the right move to do. It was not the right move to do. Especially if something was not over. I have the impression that like either a project was not over and you were not willing to move forward in this situation. And it's just like, no, like I'm not done here. So I cannot see myself moving forward if I haven't like complete this project or this situation. And that led to obviously like a lot of indecision, a lot of like fear and anxiety. Tell me more about. Okay, that was quick. Three of Swords. We have the Five of Wands. So you're, by refusing to travel, by refusing to move forward, you had to compromise. What are they compromising? What are they compromising? Your family, your foundation. Meeting up with your family. So are you outside the country and you cannot go back home, or you couldn't go back home because you didn't finish that project? So I have the impression that this is what's going on. Like you couldn't move back. You couldn't move back. And you had to compromise. Tell me more about the Two of Wands in the reverse and the Eight of Swords. That led to a lot of anxiety. That led to like limited options. That's tough, man. We have the Seven of Swords in the reversed. Not only like did it lead to a lot of fear and anxiety, but I have the impression that your situation is not progressing, or didn't progress in the way that you wanted. It just got worse. It just got worse. And I have the impression that in the present moment, you're kind of like dealing with this. We have the Knight of Cups in the reversed. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. That's someone that like is flimsy. This is someone who's not willing to share their love with you. And this is going to lead to having to walk away with the Fool. And obviously it's going to bring a lot of sadness. Who's the Knight of Cups? Someone with whom you wished to have a new beginning, with the Ace of Wands. Someone who was very, very inspiring. But they're not there for the right reason, guys. I think you wish to have a new beginning. You wish to have good news from them. But you're being told to just jump the chapter. That's what I heard, jump the chapter. That's a weird thing to say. I think it's time to go. It's time to move. Tell me more about the Fool. Tell me more about the Fool. It's time to start over. Despite the sadness, despite like the despair that you're feeling. Because this person is just focused on their career. Okay, Karen, like this is like someone who's willing to do everything for money. And you're gonna realize that they're not there to offer their cups. Whoa. They're not there to offer their cups, they're there to basically focus on their career and their stability and their dimes. And it will be quickly. Five of Cups is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. You didn't expect that. So I have the impression that you're coming home right now, like wishing that you can establish a good foundation with this person. And unfortunately, you see that they're not there for the right reason. They're not there to invest. They're not there to establish a safe foundation family with you. And obviously, like this makes you very, very sad. And it's unexpected. It's unexpected. That's not something that you are perceiving. It's just it's gonna happen suddenly like this. And it's a tough one. It's a very, very tough one. In the future, we have the Two of Pentacles in the reversed. So you're still juggling. You're trying to find your balance after this event. You're still trying to find your balance, but you're just juggling too much. What are you juggling? We have the Emperor in the reversed. You're juggling with someone who's very, very strong-minded. It could also be someone who's very rigid, someone who lacks discipline. Why are you juggling this person? Could be a father figure. But it can be also a Taurus. Why are you juggling the Emperor in the reversed? I have the impression also that your masculine energy is not well balanced. So I have the impression that there's something that you need to heal from the masculine version of yourself. The masculine who takes decision, who's in the action, who's a planner. I have the impression that there is something about being in the action that is leading you to to feeling unbalanced. Why the Two of Pentacles and the Emperor in the reversed? Like you're not solid in your roots. No. No, 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 no. No. Like this, I have the impression that you're up in the air. Like no roots. Their roots are not like strongly like holding you in the ground, and you're just up in the air juggling. I have the impression that you need to ground yourself. We have the Sun, and we have the Judgment. Dang. I think that they're telling you to understand the choices that you're going to make in the future, and that each decision that you will make will lead you closer to your happiness. But you need to be willing to take these actions, make these decisions. Things that are bringing you a positive mindset, joy, freedom, success, optimism, to really focus on that, because there's this lack of like taking action, that is preventing you from really stepping into your faith. That's a tough one. That's really a tough one, guys. If you're facing court, know that everything will be okay. If you need to break a contract, you're going to be fine. But there's also this sense that the obstacles are behind you if you choose so. If you choose to be positive, if you choose to be happy, if you choose to make decisions that are bringing you like 1% more joy. Tell me more about the King of Swords in the reverse. This is someone who's very egotistic. Could be a Libra. But also someone who can be too safe, who plays their cards too safe. And it's funny, we have the safety on the other hand, but we also have like the Hierophant in the reverse, which is like unconventional, non-traditional. So I have the impression that this person is kind of sneaky and does not want to be conventional in your relationship because they're in love with you. Could be a Taurus as well. Tell me more about the Hierophant. But they're there for their own satisfaction. So keep that in mind if you're dealing with a person that can have these traits. We have the Lovers, and we have the Six of Wands. You're going to have to make a decision in regards of this person, guys. They could be a soulmate with the Lovers, but for me, this is a choice because there's like, unfortunately, like it's not going to work because they are not willing to change. They are not willing to change. And you're going to have to like focus on like, what is your values that will bring you to feel loved. And I have the impression that you thought that they were your soulmate as well, that you thought that they had the same values, but there's no victory in this situation, guys, despite how much love there is. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. Despite how much you think that they are compatible with you. Whoa, that's way too much. we have the Two of Cups with the Death. There's gonna need to have like a huge transformation for this to work, guys. Because if not, then it cannot work. So you need to, like, you're gonna have to be both transformative if you want this to work. This is what I'm seeing. So there's a possibility that you will both choose to work on this relationship. Tell me more. Give me one more on this relationship for it to work. But you're gonna have to stay in tune with yourself, guys, like, to know, like, are they sharing the same values as you? But with the Two of Cups and the Death, for me, it's like there's a transformation, there's a new start. So, like, this is like even more soulmate energy. It's opening your heart. Could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. We have Virgo's energy, the Hermit in the reversed. The transformation is within. Your transformation is within. You're deciding to transform yourself. You are deciding to transform yourself for you to fit in their criteria. And this will lead to isolate yourself. This will lead to feeling like even more restrictive. This will lead to be like paralyzed by fear, just because your fear of losing them. But at the same time, you know deeply, whoa, I think there's someone that like has a lot to say, but you think that this person is the right person for you, but I have the impression that you need to turn things upside down to fit their criteria. So I would be very careful with that. Like, you shouldn't have to change everything about yourself to be with someone. You shouldn't. And I would ask myself, are they willing to do the same thing? All right, advice for my beautiful Cancer. Would they be willing to do the same thing for you? I have the impression that by trying to change everything and like offering your cup, despite the fact that this is mutual love that is shared, right? This is mutual love, but like, you need to change. But like, if it was the Hermit upright, I would be okay, nice. Like, you're willing to do this change, but you're not. You're not. You're isolating yourself. Advice for my beautiful Cancerians. I'm sorry, guys, if these readings are not the most positive ones, but I cannot change the meaning, and I need to tell what I'm seeing and what my guys are saying. You're gonna have to defend yourself regarding your values, your religion, your convictions, what you believe in. You're gonna have to plant these wands deeply in the soul. You're like very, very defensive right now. You're very, very defensive. Because you want to keep control. You want to keep control of this situation. I have the impression that if you have faith, if you have, like, if you're wishing it to be good, I think you're good. I think that you're turning to the universe, and when you wish upon the stars that it would work. There's like this sense also of like you wish things could be different. There's a profound power also to like to go like to the water so you can rejuvenate yourself. Give me one more advice. We have the Queen of Cups. I think that you're sacrificing yourself in this situation. We have the Ace of Swords in the reversed. You're sacrificing your yourself in this situation. And the only thing that it will lead to if you do that, it's some resentment for the person that you're dealing with. And eventually it won't work. Because how much resentment can you hold into your shell? That's very tough. That's very, very tough. And I have the impression that there's a lack of clarity right now. Like you're still holding on to the wish, but there's a lack of clarity. And I think that they're asking you to be surrounding by your friends with the Three of Cups. So try to surround yourself with your friends if this is what you're going through. I'll see you soon for your love reading. Let me know in the comments if this is your story. I hope it helped. And I'll see you very soon. Bye.